We did ask the question if Neil Warnock would be box office or not here on this channel. We gave our opinion on the man, but Kenny Miller disagrees with everybody. He does not like Neil Warnock. He must have had a beef with Neil. Get the wheels. The wheels are falling off Kenny Miller's dome, apparently, because he's took the appointment of Neil Warnock to a whole new level. Now, here on Fog Football, we've been quite vocal. We said with Neil Warnock, it just seems a bit weird that this guy is coming out with things like, oh, I support Rangers and I'm happy to be here, it'll be fun the last few months of the season. Yeah, and he has come out and said other things like he would like to win the Scottish Cup, yeah, and that's good. That's what he should be saying, right? Even though I don't want Aberdeen to win it, it does seem like a bit of a piss take that the guy's in the job. It does. It just comes across as like incredibly of a weird appointment. Like, yeah, I'm not denying the guy's brought eyes to Scottish football. There's going to be a lot more eyes in this game tonight than there would have been if it was just Levin in charge or Barry Robson. Although Barry Robson probably would have got sacked if he was still in charge tonight because they're going to get scudded. But Kenny Miller has took great obsession, my lord, great exception to this. And he said, and I quote, this was on Sports Sound by the way, "What's the thought behind giving Neil Warnock? Has he ever watched Scottish football? Never mind worked in it. One of our best jobs for this short period." End of quote. So, you know what, right? Even though we kind of buried Neil Warnock in our videos, I'm going to stick up for the guy. He has watched Scottish football, right? And if he just listened to anything that Warnock said yesterday, Kenny Miller, before he actually came out and said this, he would have knew that he has a house in Dunoon and he goes to see Greenock Morton games and his family's got history with Greenock Morton and the fact that he's been to Ibrox numerous times, right? And I'm willing to bet he's put the TV on before and he's watched an Old Firm. Like, honestly, to come out and suggest that this guy who's 75, loves football, has been in the game for like 57 years, has not watched a game of Scottish football is quite incredible, right? I think Miller is bashing Neil Warnock for all the wrong reasons. If he wants to come out and say it's just weird hearing a manager saying that he wants to have fun, this, that and the other about a big job and a team that needs to survive relegation, even though we all know they're going to be safe, right? It's just weird for him to come out and say things like fun. Like, I wouldn't accept that if he was a Rangers manager. I wouldn't. I'm going to be brutally honest. If he came in and went, we're just going to have a bit of fun. No, this ain't fun. This is life or death. This is fucking Rangers Football Club. I don't know what Aberdeen fans think. Do they think, oh, we're all in this together? Da, na, 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 na. Are they going to sing High School Sheepicle 2 or something with Neil Warnock doing his team talks naked in the middle of a field? I don't know what's going on at Pataudry, but if my manager came out and said we're going to have a bit of fun to the end, my bit of fun in football, right, is winning every match and laying the smackdown and winning titles and trophies. What fun's Neil Warnock going to have? What, the fact that he wanted to come in this wee bit earlier so he could actually go to Ibrox? Again, is he a character? Yes. Is he entertaining? Yes. Do I like him as a man? Does he bring something to the Scottish game? Absolutely. But I think Kenny Miller's got it wrong here. I mean, and say he's never watched Scottish football. Does that mean he's not good enough for the job? Like, I know I said earlier everyone's watching Old Firm, and I still stand by it. Like, Ange, yeah, he came from Australia, but I'm sure he was aware of Scottish football and the size of Rangers, Celtic, etc., other teams in the league. But there's so many people that have, like, came to Scottish football, and they're not going to know more. Like, I guarantee you Neil Warnock knew more about Scottish football than Philip Clement. Does that automatically translate to he's a better manager? Of course it doesn't, man. Of course it doesn't. It doesn't work like that. But anyway, guys, Kenny Miller getting stuck in the Neil Warnock. And also, there's been a few comments earlier today in Brendan Rodgers' press conference talking about Neil Warnock and dodgy refereeing decisions, which we're going to make a wee separate vid on that, to be brutally honest. But yeah, if you haven't checked out our SPFL preview show, that was up last night where we talked about this midweek action. It's going to be crazy, man. Really looking forward to it. It's going to be really interesting tonight. 2 games. And 2 games, man. We've got one on Sky, of course, and tomorrow we've got 4 games. Also got some League 1 and League 2 action. And if you want to just see a singular preview for the Rangers-Aberdeen game where we actually talk about Neil Warnock and we talk about the build-up and we talk about the ramifications of a result either way, then make sure you check out that video. That was uploaded at 2 PM. But anyway, this is it. Kenny Miller bashing Neil Warnock. What do you guys think? Is it out of order? Is Neil Warnock the man? Is he entitled to have some fun in his old age? Or do you stand by what I think and say, you know what, it's not there to have fun, it's there to deliver results? Anyway, let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. Till next time. Peace.